Today's exercise, I started with the reverse lunge with kettlebells. Hold kettlebells in your hands and then step back with the opposite leg into a lunge position. Lower your back knee to the ground and then return to the start position. Movement pattern is going to be unilateral lower body exercise, with your agonist muscles being your glutes, quadriceps, and hamstrings. Your antagonist is going to be your hip flexors. Next, I did a progression split squat with the elevated foot. Using the same weights, I just elevated my back foot and lowered myself into the squat position. Same movement pattern, with your agonist being your quadriceps and your glutes, and the agonist being the hip flexors. Next is a dumbbell floor press. Lie on your back with the weights in each hand. Press the weights up from your chest until your arms are fully extended, then lower back down. Movement pattern is going to be a horizontal push, with your agonist muscle being your pectoralis majors, triceps, and deltoids, and your antagonist is going to be your latissimus dorsi and your biceps. Next is the wide squat with single kettlebell in the front rack position. Hold the kettlebell to your chest in the front rack position, squat down with the wide stance, and then return to the standing position. Your main movers are going to be your quadriceps and your glutes, and then your helpers are going to be hip flexors and the lower back muscles. Next is the cable lat pull down. Sit down and grab the cable bar. Pull the bar down to your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then return to the starting position. Movement pattern is going to be a vertical pull, which your agonist muscle is going to be your latissimus dorsi and your biceps, and your helpers are going to be your deltoids and your triceps. Next is a standing straight arm pull down. Stand and pull the cable bar straight down while keeping your arms slightly bent, and then return to the start position. Next is the cable single arm trunk rotation. Stand sideways to the cable machine. Grab the handle with one hand and then rotate your torso away from the machine, and then return to the starting position. The movement pattern is going to be rotational, and then your agonist muscle is going to be your obliques and your core, which your helpers is going to be the opposite side obliques and your erector spinae. And to finish off this session, I ended with the Palloff press for stabilization. Stand sideways to the cable machine and press the handle out in front of you, resisting the rotational force. Enjoy.